Alright, welcome to episode 4 of Stars Without Number, the Earthless campaign. Edmond isn't here, so you're gonna have to deal with this band of losers that I've managed to gather for tonight. Don't have to introduce yourselves, that is okay.
Hi, I'm Mag.
Ah, damn it. Now it's ruined. But, anyways. So, yes, Edmond is out doing some fun stuff in the real world. I, envy him, but that's okay. For now, you guys will be watching the GM screen. I hope my players don't necessarily get a whole lot of information out of this, but that's a-okay. So, it is going to be a 3-player character game tonight. Commando, as well, had in real life stuff to do, so hopefully this video will help them catch up, as well as hopefully entertain any of you people that are happening to be watching this. Alright, so we'll start off with last session. You guys made the jump from the Dulabi system to the Hession system. It was a 6-day journey through drill space, which, since it was a charted course already, there were no hiccups in the drill space movement. So now that you guys got to the Hession system, the captain of the ship, Samuel Knight, received a kind of a crappy message from the government saying, you know, welcome. And also, out of session, we've made, Sam made the discovery that the internet system for this system doesn't display any government-run goods and services exchange currently running.
What does that mean?
But like the stock market's down.
Okay, so it's in a crisis.
Maybe. What we will do is Timothy will be being treated by Dr. Freeman, who may have accidentally given him a few too many tranquilizers, and is maybe working furiously to reverse the problem. So for the entire
But is
session...
it really that much of an issue?
Good point.
I
Don't
second the
know.
motion.
So for the session, they will not be joining the party on any of their hijinks. So, you guys are on the edge of the Hession system currently on the Sultan. You are receiving various signals from Hession 6, the only habitable planet in the solar system. There are a variety of spaceships that you can see on radar. Nobody's particularly trying to hide from you. You've also made no indication that you're trying to particularly hide from anybody else as well. So, what would you like to do, Captain?
Do I have any information as to what kind of other ships we're in here with?
Your basic sensors tell you that there's a variety of freighters and other cargo ships. There are some larger ships that are they tend to be more stationary, but they act as fuel depots. So you could purchase fuel from them. Other ships around are your standard variety of in-system ships, whether they're shuttles that go in between the planets, or if they are traders that are coming from the Dulabi system, which is where you originated from, heading back there, because the Dulabi system is known to be a large intersection point for many drill courses. Or I wouldn't say you don't see anything armed to the teeth.
Okay. I'm going to hail the friendliest looking freighter heading back towards the edge of the system.
Right. So, you hail a nearby ship, and a voice comes on the comms. This is the comm officer of the... let's come up with a random ship name. Go with whatever's in front of me. This is comm officer of the Hamel. Anything I can help you with?
Greetings, this is Captain Knight of the Sultan. We're coming in from Dulabi, and we noticed we're not seeing any market activity. Do you have any idea about what that is?
Yeah, we had some issues, and we're actually leaving because we weren't able to make any connections. Good as your guess is as good as ours. We weren't able to connect to many of the official channels, and any ones that were open, they were kind of despondent and not very helpful.
Interesting. Alright. Thanks for the info.
No problem. Best of luck out there. If you turn a profit, let us know.
Will do. Sultan out.
Alright, the communication ceases.
Perfect.
Goodness, I can remember names. Hold on. Dwayne looks at you. What do you think's the matter?
I don't know. Socialist revolution.
Ha! You make me laugh sometimes, you know that?
It's not out of the realm of possibility, though, is it?
How many planets now? 6, 7 socialist revolutions? Half of them turned into strange cults of personality, and the other half turned into functional societies. Oh. I'll place my bets on dysfunctional on this planet.
Yeah. Let's head in. Keep your wits about you, though.
Alright, so you start heading towards Hession 6. Initial reports off of your scanners indicate that this is a tectonically unstable planet. Most of the human population exists in floating cities above the surface. Some additional information coming in from automated sources are telling you that available docking stations are in the equivalent of low orbit, and there are space elevators that head to the cities themselves to have significant cargo loading abilities.
Interesting.
There is also a general message to all parties that surface landing on Hession 6, which they call... what's the name again? So, Hession 6, the locals call the planet Anupama. Landing on Anupamian surface is strictly forbidden. It does not say why, it does not say if there are any... Let's go with penalties for doing so.
Alright.
Dash and Morius, what are you guys doing?
I am just waiting to figure out where we're gonna be.
Alright. Are you on the bridge as well?
I was lurking off to the side. I could hear the conversations.
Okay. What about you, Morius?
I'd probably be just fiddling with my equipment.
Alright, so you're not on the bridge right now?
You know, making adjustments, calibrating, whatever.
Okay.
Probably in the armory or my personal quarters if there's a thing.
Alrighty. Let me see how long it will take to get to the planet, because that is relatively important. It is January 7th, 3200. Just in case you forgot, it is also on the page there. So, are there any other communications that any of you want to try? There are various terminals in the ship that can access internet systems, if they have it. Or you could also try to pester one of the comms officers on the ship to access radios and other light spectra for communication.
I don't have anything to do, really.
Okay.
Or I don't have anyone or anything I'd try to contact, so I'm gonna pass on that.
Sounds good. Alright. Let's go with... Alright. So it's going to be about a 6-hour journey from your entry point from the spike drive to Hession 6 and any space station that's it's dockable. So, I don't know if you guys don't, if you guys choose not to do anything within those 6 hours other than other random crap.
I want to rest to recuperate hit points.
Yeah, you should be over the course of the travel.
Couple days.
Yeah, you're full hit points again.
Thank God.
Also, you did gain more hit points from leveling up as well.
Oh yeah. What was? Oh, I gained 1. That's what it was.
Okay. Have you guys spent your skill points yet?
I have
yeah,
not.
I have.
Okay, you have.
I have as well.
Okay.
I have not. What was it? I'm looking for it. You would happen to know what that is off the top of your head, the page.
If you need to know what I got, I put my fix to 0, and my second focus took hacker, and then I used my last 2 points to get it to 1.
Character advancement
program
mag is page 56.
Yeah.
Like PDF 56 or actual page?
It's the
It'd be
same.
60 in the viewer thing. The gray bar up top.
If you type in 56 in the box, it'll bring you to page 56. But it does say 60 out of 325. Yeah.
So what, you get 3 skill points and...
Yeah, 3 skill points, extra health, improve attack bonus, which for experts is half of their new character level rounded down, so no change. Or if you could go from 0 to 1, but that should be automatically calculated. Same with your saving throws, or yeah, you gain and spend skill points. So going from -1 to 0 will cost 1, and going from 0 to 1 costs 2. Sorry, 1. 2, yes.
No, it costs
Yeah,
2.
it's
Then
two.
going
Yeah,
from 1 to 2, it'll cost 3, but you need to be level 3.
I tripped over myself there. Alright, so while you do that, go on with the story.
Quick dexterity check.
Oh god.
It says unspent skill points is 0 for me.
Yeah, but you get 3 because you leveled up.
Yeah, I know, but...
The tab
it
thing
doesn't
isn't
automatically
updated.
fill in. Yeah, that's just there if you choose to save them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like level 2, you get 3, and then no, wait, that's the experience point.
As
Never mind.
as an expert, you also gain a bonus skill point that can be spent on any non-combat, non-psychic skill.
Mhm.
Save it for later if you wish. Alright, so 6 hours pass. You guys finish up resting or getting your equipment ready, etc., etc. Sam, as the Sultan starts approaching the planet, automated message tells you that the space station above the city of... Let's see. The city above, so the spaceport above the city, Drewport, so it's just the Drewport space station, has an empty bay ready for your frigate class spaceship. No checks will be needed to dock, since it's just a relatively straightforward procedure with computer-guided software. So, your ship makes contact with the station, successfully docks, and all airlocks are engaged and fully sealed.
Alright. This station does have the elevators, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So after you make docking, your ship's onboard computer starts displaying, naturally, if available, all available rules on the planet. I obviously don't have a list of rules, because that would take a shit ton of time, but some of the more notable ones is that weapons are restricted, in terms of you cannot carry firearms without a permit. Body armor is also illegal. And general things like don't assault people, kill them, rape them, etc., etc. You know the deal. Don't steal.
Body armor is legal or illegal?
Illegal.
Okay, good.
But like the what you call it, armored undersuits are fine because it's not noticeable, correct?
So the law itself doesn't say, like, it doesn't, it specifically says things.
As long as it's not noticeable is the idea.
Well, I mean, anything's legal if it's not noticed.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Ooh.
There you go.
And about that extra skill point for expert class types. Does that go into? That does nothing to do with foci, right? It's just simply in skills, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so make sure you guys modify your equipment. I will likely be a Nazi about it.
Mine should be fine.
Well, not really, like
I switched my undersuit.
Okay. Not Nazi in a sense that, like, I'm gonna be watching your character sheets with
What about drones?
drones would be...
It's stowed in the backpack, but...
We'll go with... there's a law against unauthorized flying devices above a certain height, and obviously anything armed with a weapon is clearly illegal.
Okay.
Would I have a license to carry here, or no?
No. Nobody here has a license to carry here. Oh, I'm gonna take that back, Meg. Drones are banned from exceeding 50 meters in height off of any surface. This is a flying city after all.
Wait, say that again?
No flying objects above 50 meters off of whatever surface that they originate from.
So flight ceiling is 50 meters.
Yes.
Okay.
You could go to a rooftop and throw it 50 meters up. That'd be fine. But any higher, if you get caught, that's obviously illegal. The reasoning for that is this is a flying city.
And something will crash into it.
Yes. Like another city. Not likely, but... Alright.
Bumping cars with flying cities. Woo!
So, Morius, Teddy comes out from whatever grotto he was hiding in the ship, still smelling like burning electronics, puts his arm around your shoulders and pulls you in close. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I have a suspicion that there's some interesting wildlife on the surface of this planet.
Okay.
If we
The planet that is tectonically unstable, yeah?
Yes, of course. So I'm thinking we find a way down there and we test out that railgun. Unless you're like one of those freaks that thinks animals have feelings or something.
No, I'm not that type of freak.
Gives you
Also, we'll put a pin on that. Let's see first what here is to do.
taps you on the shoulder with his fist. That's a spirit. I'll try to dig up some information if I can. We're gonna have to lug that thing down somehow. Wraith shuttle can't take it. You don't know what the Wraith shuttle is. Other than ship apparently has a shuttle. But yeah, I'll look into it. Maybe there's some kind of creepy crawly down there where we can kill. Nobody likes the life here anyways. I don't know. I think a Earth-born dog, according to local legend, tried to eat like a bug here and it like spewed out its guts or something. I don't know. I don't get paid to read.
Right.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, you did. Everybody's
That's
kind
a
of
spirit.
everybody's kind of gathering up to go planet side.
Hey.
Hey,
Take a drink.
good thing I brought this coffee to maintain focus and not be drunk. Alright. So you guys exit the ship. What's different about the space station, so there is artificial gravity. You don't need to worry about flailing around hopelessly in 0G or extremely low G. Is the apparent lack of security systems. So typically when you guys land on a planet, some of the more cautious city-like worlds, let's say, tend to have some kind of security in their spaceports because you don't know what's coming off of these ships half the time, especially if they happen to be hostile off-worlders or they just came to steal stuff from the spaceport and then make a jump for it. So on this space station in low orbit, you notice that there's really kind of like a lack of that. There's what seems to be like a skeleton crew running around making sure stuff still works, but they're not paying any attention to you. There's no space station guards, no typical fat mall cops armed with shock batons or whatever. There are what appear to be closed-circuit cameras of some sort dotting along here and there, but you have no idea if they're active or not. You have a suspicion that they are, because why not? So you continue along. The space station is a typical, let's say, looks like something you'd see in the Jetsons, donut-shaped. In the very middle is the elevator, and it lifts up and down every hour. It's another 10 minutes before the space elevator makes another descent down towards the planet. There's a small amount of people, let's say like, I don't know, 10 people here waiting for the elevator, but the entryway for the elevator itself is massive. You imagine that a large hover truck could easily fit through the doorway. So for only 10 people or so waiting for a space elevator that's going to be showing up in not so much time, this is a very small amount of people. Do you guys do anything?
I'm going to join the group that's waiting for the elevator and see if I can make any conversation.
Alright. You enter the group. There are this group of 10 or so people. There are all sorts of shapes, sizes, ethnicities. Some of them are speaking maybe a foreign language that you can't understand. One of them happens to be this lean-looking, tan-skinned, middle-aged man wearing what you think is a suit and tie, but it's strange, like a different style. The tie is a fluorescent green and yellow stripe pattern, but it's incredibly wide. Much wider than a standard wide style tie that you're used to. His hat also ends in a point, like a low cone. Think of like a brimmed hat and a cone top.
Are we dealing with the Klansman?
No, not that high. It's also not white. It's like an off gray. Dark gray.
Excuse me. You around here much?
He holds out his hand, palm down towards you.
Is there like a ring on his finger or something?
Nope. Just a bare hand.
No balls. You won't high five it.
Palm down.
Low five it.
I'll smack it.
You're gonna give it the low five?
Sure, why not?
Give me a luck saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. No.
Alright. He gives you a big, toothy smile. I'm glad to see another traveler such as myself. What is it that you require from me?
I wasn't getting any market traffic on my way in. I was wondering if you might know anything.
Ah, yes. I am here trading as well. Albeit I have to find my contacts on the ground. Sorry, not the ground, the city. I am too used to other planets. He's still giving you this big toothy grin. Very white teeth. Makes his skin look darker.
Huh. It is quite the change of pace, isn't it?
A little bit. What kind of
Does it
goods?
look like they've been painted in whiteout or something? Not not whiteout, the
Like laser?
correcting thing. Not laser, the thing you put on ink when you make mistakes while writing. I forgot the
Oh
word.
yeah, that's white out. Yeah. Liquid paper is another one.
Yeah.
No, these are like pearlescent white,
Bleached.
bleached, laser bleached. Who knows? Fake. Somebody else's teeth.
Probably admire myself in them. Do I get close enough?
His face goes from smiling to a more inquisitive one. What are you trading here today?
Oh, mainly consumer goods and luxuries.
Ah, you can see why you are having difficulty.
Ah,
You will have better luck on the ground. Excuse me, the city. Find people that are looking to purchase what you have, and you will easily make the trade.
I muttered from behind. Yeah, that's generally how it works.
He hears you, and he gives Dash a big toothy grin. Yes, I see you are also another trader. Do you bring something to trade?
Nope, just tourist.
Ah, tourists. Gives an even bigger smile. Infinite pockets in them.
indeed.
So the 10 minutes have passed and the elevator reaches the top. There is approximately, say, 50 to 100 people on the space elevator. Very little cargo, it's mostly luggage. And they're making their way off the elevator towards some of the docks. Obviously not yours.
How do they look? Do they look just like travelers, like tourists, or like people actually leaving the planet?
Give me a notice wisdom check.
Notice wisdom. There it is. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so it's a little difficult to discern because their clothing is a little untraditional. A lot of them tend to wear multiple scarves around their necks. You're unsure if this is like a cultural thing, or if it's just they've been separated from humanity for so long, etc. But from what you can tell, mostly from the luggage they're carrying, they have significantly sized luggages to make you think that they're either emigrating or going on incredibly extended vacations. So everybody starts loading onto the to the space elevator, as well as the tan-skinned trader that you were talking to.
I'm going to move to the opposite side of the elevator
Okay.
from him.
I'm gonna stick close by to Sam.
Same with you, Dash?
Yes.
Alright. So everybody loads onto the elevator, and it's a 5-minute last call before the elevator starts moving. The crew of the Sultan are also present. They're more or less with the rest of you guys. Some of the crew have stayed behind, but some of them are looking forward to maybe acting as tourists or performing some business transactions of their own. I have no idea how long an actual space elevator would take from surface to space station, so we'll say it's about a half-hour ride down. You feel no effects on your body, even though you're probably falling at, I don't know, a really fast speed, but not terminal velocity. I have no sense of these things. But it takes about a half hour for the space elevator to make its way down. And this is a very large platform. The sides are a sort of clear material, and you can see out out through the atmosphere. As you guys look over the side, the world below you is covered in white and dark gray swirling clouds. The ground, so the land all the way down is a very dark gray color, and you notice that there are plumes coming out of the ground, indicative of volcanic activity. As the elevator descends further and further, you're able to kind of peer over the edge slightly to get an angle, and you can see some kind of gray mass below you approaching from the bottom of the elevator. As the elevator keeps going down, this is obviously the city where your stop will be. Figure out if this is... okay, it is not a bubble planet. So, buildings start coming into view, the tops of them. Standard rectangular buildings, mostly. Think of just like New York City in the future. But this is maybe only a couple miles across in diameter. And you obviously can't see the underside of the city. There are tons of flying vehicles hovering, flying around above and around the city, that you can see around the periphery as you're approaching the space elevator stop. So once you get to the bottom, you don't feel any inertia change, but the elevator does come to a complete stop, and the doors around the sides start opening. For the most part, a lot of the people that were on the elevator were relatively quiet. So, elevator's done, doors are open. Anything you guys want to do right off the bat?
We're just going to address the crew as a whole and just tell them to keep communications open and check in regularly.
Yep, whoever's there, I'm not going to name them off. They give their nods of approval or their yes sirs, etc. Yes captains. And they all go about their business. Including Teddy. Teddy was there, and he starts meandering away. Don't forget, guys, this is a sandbox.
Mm-hmm. I'm not used to the amount of freedom we have.
I can kind of tell.
Yeah, last time it was on rails.
What
To
do
a
you mean
degree.
last time?
Well, I mean,
Oh.
then we started putting crystal places.
Crystal places.
Crystal in people.
What?
Do we not remember this? Creating zombies on a planet with a crystal? And inserting the crystal?
Oh,
In
that
people?
was the last campaign.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about last session.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one I just rage quit. But anyways,
Understandably. I want to figure out why the network's down. Because that would affect any opportunities that I may have.
alright. There is an information desk nearby.
Internet's down, though, isn't it? Wouldn't matter.
It's a different kind of
Person.
information desk.
It's a person desk?
Yeah.
No.
So I assume you approach it.
Yes.
Alright. So it is currently empty, but it looks like somebody just left all their paperwork there.
Alright, I want to scour through what remains, see what I can find.
Alright. So Dash unceremoniously just enters the employees only marked entrance to the service to the information desk and starts rifling through all the papers. Nobody's there to stop you. A couple people give you some interesting looks, and even a couple approach the desk asking for information.
Sorry, we're close.
They give you a strange look and just walk away. So you go rifling through the documents and some of the data pads that are there. Of all the unsecure information that you could find, it appears that the person that was there was fired, told to leave immediately. Nobody came to relieve them. And the information that you were able to scour includes making sure that far traders are kept under heavy watch and they don't enter or they don't make their way to the planetary surface, flag anybody down that inquires about the planetary surface, and flag down anybody that inquires about, let's go with off the cuff.
Flag, not flag down.
Flag, yes.
And we're on the city, not the planetary surface, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And the last point is flag anybody that's looking to make off-the-cuff purchases. They don't give you much more detail than that.
Okay. And when you say far traders, that basically means not of the planet, correct?
A far trader, to your knowledge, is pretty much like a fat cat that roams around all these systems and trades wealth.
Okay. So we do not qualify as that.
At the moment, no.
Okay.
So that's the information you're able to glean. The rest of it is just various doodles and other crap.
Okay. So I want to step outside the booth and just look around, see if there's any kind of law enforcement or surveillance equipment.
Give me a notice wisdom check.
I can't assist, can I?
How would you assist? And we'll just add a flat value, if it sounds reasonable.
Just scan the
We're
area.
just looking around, yeah.
Make a separate check for me, Sunstorm.
Notice wisdom?
Yep. With what you both find. Alright, so, Dash, taking a look around, you don't see your typical mall cop security guards around the station. Based on your more smuggler background, I'd say, you do notice that there are a lot more thuggish-looking guys hanging around here or there. They're kind of minding themselves. They're not looking around or anything, but they're the type of guys that you look at and you go, "Why are you hanging around a space station?" Or sorry, yeah, just space station, space elevator entrance. Sunstorm, as you look around, you notice that there is a lack of a lot of the standard scanning equipment that you might find in some of these stations that look around for like a contraband of some kind. So it could be like a sniffer dog that you might see on a more backwards or less technologically able planet, to some of the you know, various light spectra scanners or detectors that you might see on more advanced planets. There are obviously ports along the walls for these, but they are either retracted or some of them are clearly open and there's nothing inside.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Scanners aren't there.
Okay. Is there somewhere relatively secluded that I can throw my drone up?
In here? No.
Oh, we're inside? I thought we were outside.
No, you're inside right now. It's a very big facility, but there's nothing really secluded. Also, there are a lot of people in line waiting for the elevator going up.
More than that are coming down.
Yes.
Because we only came down with, what, like 10 people?
Yes. A lot of...
So people are leaving.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that are wrapped up in dark gray cloaks or maybe even blankets, and some of them look absolutely ghastly. like crack addict ghastly.
I want to go talk to one.
Okay. So there's this tall-looking woman in the line, and she has sunken dark eyes, pale skin. Her hair is thin and wispy. No signs of injuries that you can tell.
Emaciated?
Thin, but not emaciated.
Okay. Is anybody in the line emaciated?
No.
Okay. So I want to ask what's going on. Why is there suddenly a bit of an exodus?
She looks at you and
pardon, perhaps.
she looks at you and her eyes kind of go wide, and she squints, rubs them, looks at you, blinks a couple times, and then reaches out for you, and she has dry, crackling skin on her hands and what look to be like half-painted nails where the paint was chipped off a while ago. Dirt underneath those fingernails. See it in nice clarity as it comes towards you.
Okay. What is she reaching for?
You. She is reaching for you.
Okay. I'm gonna grab her hand then. Hopefully I don't get the clap.
You have contracted space clap, not the clap.
God damn it.
You grab her hand, and you can tell she visibly relaxes. I'm sorry. And she scratches her collarbone with her other hand, her free hand. Could you repeat that?
Why is everyone leaving?
Oh, we're just trying to get off the planet. Kind of trailing off a little bit.
Why?
Kind of gives like this half lazy, glazed over look around the room.
I snap a couple times right here. Come on, focus.
Blinks and like her irises are desperately trying to focus on you. And another woman that's next to her, she snaps you a look from the other side. Excuse me. Is there something that I can help you with?
Is this person one of the people leaving, or is she some sort of like official type person?
She's in line, standing next to this lanky-looking.
Okay. So addressing her, yeah, I'm trying to find out why everyone's leaving.
Well, there's just an epidemic going around this entire place.
What kind of epidemic?
She gives you this suspicious look. You one of them? You a traitor?
No.
Traitor with a D, not a T, in case you catch that.
Yeah, no. No, I am not.
She pushes this woman aside, and based on that push, you can tell that maybe they're, possibly close or related in some way. She kind of like gets up in your face. Well, listen to me here. Brought any of that stuff with you? You can shove it up your ass, and I don't know, go step out an airlock, take a nice deep breath.
What stuff?
Gives you like this kind of incredulous look. Drugs?
What drugs are being brought on the planet?
I gotta come up with a random name generator here. Oh, fantasy name generator. Thank you.
Oh god.
Talking about the dino.
Tell me it has an I or a Y.
It's a Y.
Do I know anything about dino?
Give me a...
No intelligence.
Yes.
Or no wisdom.
Give me intelligence.
I know nothing about it.
Yeah, pretty much. You're...
Jon Snow. You know nothing.
You know nothing.
Does anybody in the group know anything about it?
Everybody's kind of not looking.
Okay,
Like,
so I'm off my own doing this, alright.
Anybody else in your party?
Yes.
The rest of you guys notice that Dash is getting into maybe a slightly more heated conversation with this persnickety woman.
I'm not gonna go up, but I'm gonna watch if anyone else is, like, watching from the sidelines.
The only person you see is the tan-skinned man that you were talking to with the pointy top hat. He makes eye contact with you, gives you a big toothy grin, lifts up his hat as a salutation, and then makes his way out. So, Dash, this woman. So you don't know what Dino is. The first thing that comes to
explained.
So she has like this flustered look on her face. What do you mean you don't know what Dino is? It's plaguing this entire planet. It causes hallucinations. It's incredibly addictive. Half the workers in the underside are just downing it.
Why would they be downing it? What do they get out of it?
I'm.
Is it an upper? Is it a downer?
Do I look like a druggie to you?
No, but your friend does. But you stopped me from talking to them.
She just gives you like this huffy pout and then turns away from you. She starts fixing the blanket, snuggie trench coat or whatever it is around the
whoopee.
Yeah, around the Walking Dead over there.
Okay, so let me ask the Walking Dead, the user, what do they get out of this? Tell me about Dino. Where do they find it?
She looks like she wants to help you, but she says nothing because she keeps eyeing this woman.
Will talk charisma roll work out of that? To pry it out of her?
Yes, give it a shot.
Tell me everything you know.
She has tears in her eyes, and like you can tell she's like suppressing something, but then she just blurts it out like, "Don't touch that stuff. It's I took it to remember the past."
What do you mean remember the past?
Not everybody can remember things, and the woman is the persnickety woman is clearly like trying to calm her down and get her to shut up. The Walking Dead continues to blabber on. It helps people remember things of when better times, things like that, and it's chemically addictive. And I'm leaving because of it. Everybody's leaving because of it.
Alright. Well, I thank her for her information, and I'm going to return to the group.
Alright, so as you leave, you hear, like muffled scolding from the snickety lady. Not towards you, towards Walking Dead there.
As I go back to the group, I'd be like, it would be wonderful if we had our doctor friend here, because we're dealing with a drug epidemic. And maybe he knows something about this stuff.
The guy in the elevator was going off about the surface a lot. We might be dealing with a cartel.
Oh, fun. I wonder if I know any of them.
Find out later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wasn't expecting an answer for that.
Alright, so you guys have a whole city in front of you.
So what do you guys think? Go to the surface? Risk it all? Or derp around the floating city? Find out more.
I actually do not know.
This isn't what you know, this is what you want to do.
Let's figure out how to get to the surface.
Everybody...
Yeah, something tells me tan skin toothbrush commercial dude, he might be peddling this dino stuff, because he kept mentioning surface but tried to backtrack to the city. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say he's a person of interest.
Did I see which way you left?
There are 4 exits. You could say that they're like north, south, east, west, and he took the north exit.
What's out the north exit?
Are you? Let's see.
There's gotta be fucking signs. Come
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a directory nearby. The north side, a couple of the notable attractions that are on the signs. This is clearly more peddling towards a tourist. Is various restaurants, some parks, historical districts as well. There's also various districts of certain kinds, including a red light district. And that's about it. Restaurants, parks, wars.
Do you guys want to follow him, see where he's going?
My money's on red light.
Same here. Let's go have some fun, shall we?
Wow, chick, wow, wow.
I do not object.
Good boy.
Like porn music now. Alright, so you guys gonna head to the red light district?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
The gang goes to a brothel.
when you touch the directory, this is like an interactive screen. You touch the red light district option, and it highlights a path on the interactive map there, and it says that you can place compads to the map to download the information.
You guys can do that. I'm not a fan of hooking my stuff up to strange machines.
But you're gonna go to the red light district.
Yes.
So you're gonna put your fleshy machine in another person's machine.
I didn't say I was doing that. Maybe I like to watch.
Oh.
Don't kink shame me, bro.
God. Fucking Edmon's gonna love that part of the video when I type in porn into the find a track on the jukebox. I mean, like, nothing weird comes up. It's just, well, no, it's strange, but I'm just not gonna play it because
Hentai noises.
there we go. It's just senpai on loop. All right. So, who here downloads the map? You don't have to.
If I look at the map, how is it like would it be hard to memorize it?
No, it's a couple turns. What appear to be main thoroughfares, and it's roughly roughly a mile. Probably just wing it.
Alright. I'm gonna
Let's wing it.
memorize it.
All right. What about you, Sam?
I'm not gonna bother downloading it.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys look at the map and memorize it one way or another, and you start making your way out.
Are we outdoors?
Yes, you are.
Okay. First thing I want to do, I want to find something very secluded where I can throw my drone up.
Alright. Should I describe this city? So this is a floating city, and one of the issues with floating cities is the lack of space. Since it's hard to build out, because there's an edge, a lot of these buildings instead are going up, as high as they can go. So if you do find a secluded area on street level, you're not necessarily maybe secluded above you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There are lots of walkways and catwalks just leading across and crisscrossing people across all of them. The little tourist board said that this particular city had roughly 90,000 inhabitants in this maybe like 9 square mile floating city. No, less than that.
Okay.
Well, like near 7. So it's pretty densely packed. If you decide to try to find a spot, let's go with, let's put it to the roll of the dice here. If find one, looking at your page if your tab just switched.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just look at somebody else's.
Oh, here. Sorry, I wasn't sure which one you wanted.
No, I want this one. Give me a sneak check with intelligence to find a spot to throw your drone up.
I would argue that it's actually more wisdom. Like, I know what's a good spot and what's not.
Alright, fair enough.
Through experience.
So you think you found a spot. It's kind of like a tiny little alleyway next to one of the restaurants. Got some
All I need.
dumpsters and whatnot. Alright, so how high up you tossing it?
I'll put it to 30 meters.
Okay. So,
Set it to basically shadow.
is it going to shadow you as you walk along?
It's going to kind of lead me more.
Okay.
And it's looking for people with weapons, law enforcement, and I put in the general description of the dude with the hat.
Okay. Just looking at the observation suite description right now.
Pick up conversations, facial expressions.
2 kilometers away, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so it has really good resolution and range, that's for certain.
Yes.
Um,
And in a tight packed area like that, that's enough basically to like make sure I don't go around the corner and he's right there.
Okay, so it sounds like it doesn't necessarily have any sort of detection capabilities in terms of like inputting a face and trying to find that face. So I think you're going
Facial expressions.
facial expressions, but not like find this face. You get what I'm saying? It's not facial recognition.
Alright.
So it can focus on conversations and facial expressions. I'm going to interpret that as like it can.
Okay. Big toothy grin.
All right.
Bright white teeth. Boom. Facial expression. That's what it's looking for.
Okay. Fair enough.
Also the white hat.
Get.
Oh, there you go.
That's well, I said that.
It's not a white hat. It's
Gray.
dark gray. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I missed that part.
I can't accurately describe his face. I don't have a photo of it to upload, so it wouldn't be facial recognition. It's going off a general description.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you're looking for particularly dark gray hat and big toothy grins. So you input like big smiles, happy, etc.
Yes.
All right. So put that sort of detection in.
And then for sound sensors, like it's gonna hear like law enforcement, traffic, like people's radios.
Okay.
So,
All right. So you start walking along, heading towards the red light district. As you guys walk along, your drone does pick up multiple people that either fit one or more of the descriptions that you input. All of them are false positives. You
Okay.
get, not as big of a toothy grin as you're hoping for, or
it's not the hat.
yeah, exactly.
It's giving me one or the other.
Yeah, you're just getting false positives that are showing up, but they're few and far between that you're not like hovering over your data pad trying to figure it out.
And we're walking as we do it. So
Yes. Are either of you, Sam and Moria, so you guys are looking out for anything?
I'm gonna look out for that tie specifically.
Okay.
Is the drone automated or is he controlling it, actively controlling it?
station keeping allows me to just automate it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's in a holding pattern, sorta.
I'm just gonna be on the lookout if anyone comes close.
Okay. Alright, I'll look through the shit I wrote for this. Alright. Blah 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 blah. You are able to pick up some the sort of public channel peacekeeping force in one way or another. You're unsure if it's a police force or something. You do hear some chatter about, minor reports going on through the city. This person had a heart attack, a theft reported here. So you have a suspicion to believe that there's some kind of dispatch or a police unit of some kind. So there are law enforcement about, but you haven't seen them.
Okay. Has anyone noticed surveillance systems? Well, I guess station one of them. Hold on.
Everybody give me notice wisdom checks.
Ooh.
Alec, you've noticed cameras and other detection equipment everywhere. Sunstorm, you've picked up on quite a few, and Dash, you've noticed some here and there as you've been walking around, but mostly like traffic cameras and stuff, and general things, just watching sidewalks. Store security cameras, obviously.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys continue along, the buildings around you start getting dingier and dingier. You start noticing more like stores peddling interesting wares. They tend to be, they look to be like cheaper quality. A lot of this is metal as well. A lot of metal wares everywhere. More pawn shops, liquor stores, etc. And you notice a sign above an alleyway that clearly says, in old Earth-style neon signage, Red Light District.
I elbow one of them. I think we're at the red light district.
They did not hide this sign. Next to the sign is a picture of a man with a mostly bald head, except for a blonde, 2-inch wide mohawk going, short mohawk, going down the center of his head. He's got like this dark makeup that's lining the bottom of his eyes, and it goes back towards his ears, and it's on this mural looking up towards a cutout of the planet. So the planet's profile. There's a slogan on it, but it's covered in graffiti with various expletives and what you think might be local slang for where this guy can go stick it. This is a big mural next to the red light district. Let's say like 30 feet tall.
What does this guy look like?
Pale skin, blonde hair, a very short mohawk, maybe like half an inch high, going front to back. It's roughly 2 inches wide. The rest of his head is bald scalp. And he's got maybe like brown eyes, I'd go with. The makeup on it, so this is really more for you guys for description purposes. Think of like Egyptian, sort of like the kind of like hieroglyphic depictions of various people.
Okay.
Yeah, how they have that sort of makeup. And you
Eyeliner thing, yeah.
Yeah, eyeliner, very heavily accentuated, and the liner goes all the way back to ears. There are some markings along his jawline, but you can't make out any details. And he's making this. He's kind of like looking up, and as if he's looking at this cutout of the planet. Kind of looks like a propaganda poster. But all the words on it have just been covered over in graffiti.
Well, clearly somebody doesn't like the propaganda. Trying to encourage people from moving from the surface world up to the city?
You have no idea. Alright, you guys gonna continue into the red light district?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you guys enter the alleyway. It's a very long alleyway, and it appears that it might have been like a service alley of at some point, and people just decided to squat here one day, and it eventually just became a giant brothel. Have signs everywhere for various adult content, whether it's holovids or actual prostitutes of all shapes, sizes.
I'm gonna need you to put up a picture in roll 20 so I know what you're talking. I'm kidding.
Yeah, hold on a second.
No,
So, okay, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. So you see a lot of these around. Whatever's on top of the head can vary, but most of the time,
Drawing in black.
you want to focus on that.
Oh God.
So there's all sorts of, you have your basically like a lot of those neon signs everywhere. A lot of them tend to be some kind of video screen that's showing a neon sign instead of an actual legitimate one. A lot of these storefronts are clad in metal, and think of like the Amsterdam red light district. Women in the windows, or men. There's an alien, kind of has green skin, very tiny eyes, no nostrils or mouth bits that you can discern. It's just dancing in the window.
That's odd. All right, so it's Voldemort.
No hole. No nose holes, no mouth hole. Just eyes. Very oblong head.
Is that like surgically done, or is that an actual species?
Give me a no intelligence check. It's an alien. You don't remember the name. Seen it before. Can't remember where. If only Ghosty was here.
Okay, so and nothing's been pinging on my drone control?
No, nothing has come up. More false positives, but nothing. You're getting a lot of pictures of various creepy men smiling at whatever their heart's desire in this alleyway.
Lovely.
So there's more than just prostitutes here. There's your variety of seedy-looking shops. They're selling all sorts of stuff. Pretty much a continuation of the stores leading up to this place as they get seedier and seedier and more run-down looking. Does anything pique your guys' interest? And no, I will not describe you sleeping with anything here.
Well, it doesn't interest me anymore then.
Oh, well. There goes that boner.
I don't know, maybe we should split up and try and track this guy down. He's got to be inside one of these places if my drone isn't getting him.
What do you
Is there
guys?
any?
Go ahead.
Is there any building that's particularly getting a lot of traffic?
Give me a notice wisdom check.
All of us, or just him?
Just him. The entire place is kind of busy. A little difficult to tell. A lot of perverts around here.
Can I use the drone to see if one is getting more action than the other? Or will that just take time?
Let me look at your drone here. How would you use your drone to do it?
Basically, just put it in a location where it can see multiple entrances, and just kind of gauge percentage-wise, like this is getting X amount more than that place.
Alright, so it will take some time. The more time you take, the better of a reading you'll get.
Alright. Can I also program the drone? Alright, so for conversations, does it have to physically see it, or can it pick it up through like a building? Provided it's not like a super deep building with like some sort of like sound structure. Like if I program the word trader, because that was a thing. And Dino to pick up for those.
Not through buildings. Be a little tough. Because it also uses its facial pattern thing to recognize human speech
So it
as
has
well.
to see the words, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it can pick up sound. It just also uses lip movement to help. So I'd also say that it lacks the ability to pick up vibrations coming through walls.
Fair. All right, that's fair. I imagine there's music going anyway, so that'll cause all sorts of vibrations anyway.
Oh yeah, there's drunk people. You probably stepped in vomit 3 times. Who knows? Good thing you're wearing boots.
All right, so I'll leave the drone somewhere to observe with the previous settings, and also to just kind of start calculating where more people are going to than not.
Okay. So are you guys gonna split up? Or are you
Somehow
gonna...
it sounds like a bad idea in here.
Don't split the party. You totally can, it's just harder for me, that's all.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Rocks fall.
I don't know. Let's pick one and just go in and start talking to people.
Sounds good.
Alright, who's doing the picking?
The picking up. Or
I picked the one with the faceless person.
I was gonna use that die roll and make Morius pick, because that is option number 3 for me.
Ooh.
We'll do that. Morius.
What?
Where do you want to go?
It's not like I go to these places often.
Aw.
Dash seems to have a lot more experience. Do you have any?
What do you mean by that?
Dash is a dirty boy.
Yep.
Thought you were calling me old. In that case, okay.
I'm not calling you old. I'm calling you for your experience.
Mm.
Alright, so it seems like you've been deferred to, Dash. Do you want to go into good old flat face over there?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm calling her Voldemort.
Yes, her. Go with that. So, you enter the store. The markings on the top of it are not in any human language that you're familiar with. So you walk in and you notice that there is so this is a wooden, quite uncharacteristic, a wooden, well-kept sort of foyer, but it's very plain. Some seats, they look to be metal folding chairs, some tables with a small variety of hollow magazines, or just cheap data pads, essentially, that you can throw away. And there's another creature sitting behind a desk of the same origin. Looks the same, just some slightly different clothing. If you think it's clothing, it's strange sheen to it. And it's iridescent, but it looks to be like a purplish color.
Okay. So, let's approach the desk, figure out how this thing communicates. So, I'm going to say hello. And it says...
It says nothing in response, just holds out its hand, palm down.
I'm going to smack it.
So you just reach in front of Dash and just up smack that creature's hand, and
Spoiled this guy.
its hand feels rubbery and floppy. A split second of contact, and like you got like this slight sense of like suction, sorta. Not like octopus suction, but think of like rubber, like you're trying to
I look
rub
at
rubber.
him like you could have put a glove on. Jesus, man.
So you can see like some rubbery skin folds kind of jiggle along its thin arm. It pulls it back. Its eyes close, and you guys hear in your heads, "Welcome. Are you looking for a group rate?"
My girlfriend
Sorry,
just
what?
brought out a rubber glove.
What?
Christine just put on a rubber glove.
Nice. So yes, are you looking for a group rate?
I'm gonna need.
Are you okay?
You need an adult
I'm
mag.
dying.
Go for the prostate.
Turn around and cough.
I gotta explain this. Hold on.
Uh-oh. I think it was just a coincidence that she put on a glove.
Yeah, it is actually. She doesn't find it nearly as funny. No, we're looking for some information, or more likely, we're looking for somebody. You see, he lost something. We're trying to return it.
His head cocks to the side. I keep saying he. Its head cocks to the side. Oh? What kind of information are you looking for?
It's we're looking for a person. He's got a tall, pointy gray hat, a bit on the darker skin side, and big toothy grin, kind of like false teeth looking. Kind of your general sleazebag.
The creature leans back in whatever the heck it's sitting in. It doesn't appear to be a chair. You're a little confused because it looks like a floating beanbag, but it's very amorphous. It sits back and it makes no facial movements other than some slow blinking here and there. You have a suspicion that it's probably thinking, why do you want to find this person?
I dropped something in the spaceport. We're trying to return it to him. We just want to make sure it gets back to the right owner.
What is this object?
It's kind of a personal object. Trying to be a little discreet about it, if that's all right.
Well, you've come to the right place for discretion.
No, I'm sure. That's why I'm not asking like what he's here for or anything like that. We're just looking to hand it off to him and go our merry way.
Just thinking of his response. Perhaps I've never seen this man before.
Okay, well that's fine. We'll check with other places if that's the case. Do I notice that this person might be lying, even though I have no idea how they communicate to begin with, other than telepathy?
Give me a notice wisdom check and good luck.
I know everything.
Nope. You can't read it. It's hard to read a rock. A very squishy looking rock. If you have no more business here, I would like to ask you to leave. Unless you would like to sample our delights.
I'm good. Maybe my friends here might. I look at them. Like a look like don't you dare say yes.
Another time. Thank you for your patience.
It holds out its hand again. This time, palm side up.
I will slap it from above.
A luck saving throw.
Nah, I have a feeling this was the wrong thing.
You don't hit its hand. It pulls it back, and you hear in your head, haha, too slow.
Oh my god.
And then no further communication. Just looks at you.
Alright, so I nod politely and we turn around and very quickly go out the door.
Who's leaving last?
Probably
would
me.
be me. Or...
It'd probably be me because I was in front of all of you at the desk.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Me, whoever's... So Dash, give me a notice wisdom. Alright. You hear some shuffling. Look around, like you turn around. This looks like he's shuffling papers. Nothing weird. except you as a player are like, fuck, I missed the weird thing.
Yeah, I missed the weird thing. What was the weird thing?
Also, as an aside, I hope my microphone hasn't been picking up my fan the entire time. Also, that's my favorite song. Thank you for playing it so I can hear it from the street. Alright. So you guys exit the building with 0 information. Probably about, let's say you were in there for maybe 15 minutes. Some people are giving you weird looks as you leave.
Like how many?
How many weird looks you're getting?
At least 3.
Yeah, at least, honestly, at least 3, yeah. It's really just the people that happen to notice you walking out of the building.
I look at I'm gonna look at one of them and be like, "You won't believe the things they do with tentacles in there." We're gonna keep walking.
They stifle their laughter. Alright, are you gonna check your drone?
Yeah. Any updates? Like, has it done an analysis?
There is a lonely-looking machine shop, surprisingly, that specializes in small machine repairs, tucked between 2 bordellos, that has received an abnormally high amount of traffic.
Well, let's go check it out there, shall we, fellas?
Agreed.
I already started walking before they said that.
Wow.
Morius, give me a notice wisdom check.
Ooh. Ooh.
Look up at at Dash's drone, where it's currently hovering, and see a couple kids on what appears to be like a suspended wire that has extreme amount of tension in it, so it can support their body weights. These kids are small, maybe like 8, 9 or something. They're balancing very well on this thick wire, and they're actually like holding a stick, trying to poke the drone. They haven't made contact yet, and Dash, you haven't noticed that there are 2 kids trying to poke your drone with a stick, because you didn't set that as the settings.
Let me fix this.
Alright, so you take a quick look at your pad and you notice these 2 dumb kids trying to poke your drone, and you just quickly move it away, and the kids give an audible, like, ah, fuck.
Aww.
Yeah, they swear. Morius, you notice that they're wearing armbands. Can't make out the color, though, and it's a little difficult with a lot of the fake light and, just darkness of being in between the buildings.
I can see them with the drone, though.
You didn't notice them like Morius did.
I have good eyes.
Got special eyes.
My brain. Yes.
He rolled 10 eyes. You rolled just alert. You didn't even roll it, you just slapped it.
Yeah, I just clicked it.
Alright.
Me and my stuff cannot be taken unawares.
So yeah, they have like these armbands. They look like they're probably the same color, but you don't really get much more than that. So all of you continue on to this machine shop, and yeah, it is busy. There's people going in and there's people going out.
Is there anything we're noticing about the people coming in and out?
They look like a lot of the sexual tourists here. Let's go with that.
Okay. From the drone data, can I tell how long, like, on average, people are going in and out, or is it just not tracking people and timing them?
It has some rudimentary data. It's more of tracking, not net flow, just how many people it's seeing. It's not making any reference to overlapping, so it's probably double counting.
Okay.
But people are maybe being in there for a couple minutes at most.
Okay. Doesn't sound like a bordello, and does not sound like a proper repair shop, so something else is going on.
Yeah, No sex robots in the window, so.
Yep.
Alright.
So, what I want to do is, I want to approach somebody who's like about to walk in or something like that. Be like, yo, what do they got in there? They got any like sex robots or anything? I want to pump them for information.
Oh yeah, what's up? You got a sex robot?
Choose somebody.
Don't kink shame me.
Like,
Not kink shaming you.
who do you want to pull? Like,
Somebody that's about 20 feet from the entrance, about to walk to it.
okay, do you go for a man or a woman?
Dash does not discriminate.
Woman.
Okay. You looking for somebody taller, shorter? Look like somebody you could beat up?
Let's go with shorter.
Okay. So, you see this shorter looking
dwarf.
woman? Just a little tiny bit. See this shorter woman? She's walking in, and she's dressed like a lot of the other patrons that you find in here. It is male dominated, but there are some women. And she's wearing like a relatively nice jacket thing. Kind of looks like a weird button-up Snuggie, sorta. Also various colors as well. So you step in front of her right before she enters the store. She doesn't make eye contact, but she goes, "Oh, excuse me."
Hi, yeah, I was just wondering what's got the crowd going in here. I mean, what kind of freaky shit they got going on in there?
It is a repair shop, sir. There is no freaky shit going on in there.
What kind of repairs?
Repairs for various machines that we use in our homes. Scratches her neck slightly.
Oh, what are you going in for?
My toaster's broken.
Your toaster?
Yes.
I didn't know they made those though.
It's an automated toaster, you dimwit.
Oh, dimwit. Now you're playing rough.
She scratches her neck again.
Something bite you there, miss?
Yes.
You good?
It was my rogue toaster.
Your rogue toaster bit you.
Yes, of course. It has an auto-cut feature. Where are you from,
Auto
anyways?
cut.
What's with the 20 questions?
I just saw a pretty lady and I wanted to ask her some questions, get to know her a little bit.
She gives you a...
Talk charisma, bitch.
If you want a pretty lady, I'm
Fuck.
sure...
Yeah, clearly it did work.
I don't even think you have the funds to purchase a pretty lady around here, sir. Now, if you don't mind, my toaster needs to be picked up.
I bet it does. You have fun with that toaster.
She huffs around you and gives you, like, the shoulder push.
What else did I notice about her other than scratching like a coke fiend?
No particular. Looked like normal human woman.
Was she getting noticeably skinny? Was she pale, perhaps? Were her hands cracked? Because I saw her scratching.
Give me a notice intelligence check.
Jeez, my rolls are just going to trash
dumb
now.
are you? Jesus Christ.
Actually, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are my best three, and they are just failing me horribly right now.
So,
Just turn into a brawler. You'll probably do better there.
Ugh.
so you weren't able to get any sort of look at her hands. She just kind of whisked them away quickly. Her jacket is also like it's very large and covers over her hands pretty well. So you didn't notice any details on her hands. And when it comes to the rest of her, in terms of like, is she skinny or pale, it's slightly too dark here to really get a feel for if she's pale enough. She doesn't appear extremely pale, like she doesn't glow under all the lights. And you can't really tell with this bulky jacket if she's thin or not. Her face is like a little gaunt, but nothing out of the ordinary, honestly.
Okay. Alright, so, addressing back to the group, clearly, this is a drug den. Because nobody gets their fucking toaster repaired in a goddamn red light district.
Just don't know this planet very well, that's all.
Nobody does this.
guys have anything to add to that?
You have such a way with words.
I do, don't I? As I'm grabbing at my control pad for the drone, I want it to focus on the entrance to this building, and I want it to pick up if it hears the word dino. I want to get know that, and then obviously if people with weapons start approaching, I'm going to want to know that. Because we going in, boys!
Okay. So, you guys enter. I assume you're all entering?
I don't see why not. At this point.
This is the mag show. You're here for the ride.
Right.
Please get me off Dash's wild ride.
Dash is coming back for that hot dog faced alien over there.
The name of this episode is Dash Goes to the Red Light District.
So you guys enter the machine shop, and lo and behold, it appears exactly like a machinist's repair shop. There are several clerks working desks. The store is thin, but it's long. Like it goes like this seems like a repurposed hallway. A lot of these clerk stations have tons of spare parts lining the sides, various actuators, sensors, and motors here and there. People are bringing in, or they open up like a personal satchel and they dump out what looks like a disemboweled vacuum cleaner, Roomba, and the clerk talks to them, and it's just indiscriminate talking everywhere. Hard to differentiate with your own ears. Your drone does not pick up any mention of a dino at all. It's busy. There are broken machines, and there are parts.
Are people like disappearing into a back room? Not disappearing, but like quietly walking to one.
Nothing that you can notice. There are some, so some of the clerks here and there might go behind the counter and enter like a service area, and they come out with some parts or maybe some paperwork.
Are people actually walking out with their machines?
They usually get stuffed back into a pocket or a satchel and they walk out.
They're
I
packing the
wonder
machines.
what's going on.
They're packing the machines with it. Is there any other... Is it just the entrance door and the service area door, or is there any other doorways?
So it looks like there are two service area doorways, more towards the back of this long hallway-looking store, and the entrance.
Is one being used more than the other?
Not that you can tell. Sam and Morius, what are you two doing other than watch Mag put his tinfoil hat on? That crazed fucking Charlie expression from Always Sunny.
That's what this episode's about to be, is an
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
To the Philadelphia planet.
We needed that when I said Mag.
I'm sorry, that was loud.
So yeah, what are you two doing? Just kind of watching this guy just put the red lines together on his corkboard.
I'm seeing how far he can go before a shit hits a fan.
I'm just gonna do some people watching.
Are you two standing next to each other?
Not next to each other, probably like 5-6 feet apart.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping an eye on everyone.
Alright. So, I'm gonna assume that you guys are gonna, like, wander around the store and stuff. Like, you're not just gonna stand there and pretend to be statues. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct.
No, I'm gonna move.
Oh, them.
I'm just gonna look around, but mostly try to keep an eye. Or, like, look around the shop, but with the others in view. Like some terrible FBI scan van, something.
So,
The journal with the eye holes in it.
This is gonna be my favorite kind of combat.
Oh no.
Oh no. Gonna go quick, so you guys be ready to click on stuff. Sam, you turn a corner around some of the really lanky, overstuffed shelves filled with all sorts of scrap and cheap robots or whatever that were broken at one point and they're now for sale. And in turn, you see a tall, smiling, hand-skinned man with pearlescent white teeth, his hand palmed down. Mag, your drone beeps.
What's it beeping and alerting me? Oh, that we found him. But he's indoors, so it shouldn't see him. So you're wrong.
Oh, I thought you had it on you.
No, the drone's fucking huge. I have to keep it in a backpack. I can't bring that thing inside.
Oh no, like I thought like you said it to something. I misheard.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, it's outside observing the front entrance, letting me know if anything comes in that I'm going to care about.
Yes, it beeped.
At the front entrance?
Yes, it did.
The guy just walked into the front door.
I don't know that.
No, that's
No. This is my favorite kind of combat. So Sam, you see this man that you met with the same hat. Dash, you're approached by 3 different attendants, and they're all smiling, looking at you. How can we help you today, sir?
Are they all smileys?
Yes. And they're asking you various questions. Is there anything that we can help you with today, sir? Do you have some kind of product that you would like repaired? How about you look into our extended warranty for various products? Drone is alerting you.
Fuck is wrong?
My drone's going nuts.
It's going nuts, but you don't have your pad out.
Okay, can I pull my pad out?
Yes, but give me a dexterity saving check. Not dexterity, give me a physical saving throw.
That didn't.
Somebody bumps into you rather rudely behind and causes you to drop your pad. GM roll here. One of the clerks grabs it. Is this broken, sir? And they all just start talking to you. Oh, what kind of model is this? But did this come off-world? And it's just this barrage of questions as they hold your pad. They're not, like, touching anything or looking, like, at the screen itself. They're more of investigating the casing and the modeling around it. And they start opening up some of the side ports, including the battery cover.
Okay, I want to get that back from them.
Like Adeptus
I'm telling them no,
Mechanicus.
that's not it. Give it back.
While you're fighting that, so Sam, this man that you met before, is standing in front of you, with his palm facing down.
I'm going to give the gesture.
So you slap his hand back up again, and he gives you a big toothy smile.
I figured it was better to speak here. I'm not a fan of speaking in code.
He smiles for a second longer, and he says, "Your ship has more life forms on it than your manifest suggested. The sensors picked it up."
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to be smuggling off-world irregulars onto the planet, would you?
No, not at all. It's just a few passengers we picked up in Dulabi.
Aha, I see. What brings you here?
More or less just trying to get out of Dulabi. A lot of violence going on there recently.
You've come to the wrong place if you wish to avoid violence.
Well, I don't see any need for it. I'm not usually the fighting type.
There is an honor to be had in that, but honor doesn't always follow profit. I understand you have cargo you're trying to unload.
Like I said, luxuries and spare parts.
The scanners picked it up on it, it's all legitimate, it's all very good. I like to see an outstanding, lawful trader in the system once in a while. Let me give you a hint of a traitor to traitor. Since you were so pleasant to me, not many are. It's hard to find a friendly face on this planet for our kind. We'll find people that will purchase it. Obviously, with the nets down, you can't find them through your standard routes. This place will trade for them, but it will likely be a product that you might not want to have unless you wish to open all ports, if you understand your history.
I see what you're getting at.
Morius.
Yeah.
Me a...
Oh no.
Thingamadooker. Give me a notice check. Wisdom.
Notice wisdom.
Give me an exert strength.
Ooh.
Give me a no intelligence.
Jesus Christ, these
Yes!
rolls.
Don't notice the arms swing around you, squeeze you against it's like a bear paw in a chest, and it's almost like a hug, but maybe not quite as friendly. Your exert check, you fight back, and you're able to kind of squeeze yourself out of it and push yourself away. And in the moment as you're getting away, you remember, oh, it's Teddy. It's goddamn bear hugs. Turn around and there's Teddy giving you like this dumb-looking smile. Hey, wanna go to this? No, not here.
Don't do that ever again, please. First of all,
Ah, it's fine. Come on.
you're lucky I'm not carrying right now because I would have shot you.
Let's just say I got tickets to the zoo, but I need to borrow some money.
Wait, you need what? What?
I
You need money?
yeah.
I'm gonna hate this. How much?
0.
Oh,
Don't have any money on this planet.
right. Yeah, I don't. I don't have anything on me right now.
What do you mean you don't have any money on you?
I don't have anything at all. Well, you remember our little escapade on Dulabi? Well, more me than you. But you know the whole ordeal on Dulabi.
Ah, you
Yeah,
no
these guys,
use.
Yeah, they took all my money.
See what the captain has to say. Alright, Meg. Exert dexterity.
Yeah, that didn't work.
It's an opposed test. You get your hand on the datapad, but they pull it away as they go to investigate the battery case a little bit more, and see that they pull out the battery, but they don't disconnect it. They're oohing and awing at the model and wondering where the origin of this machine is. Give me a go with a program intelligence check.
Oh boy, I could help with that. But...
I intend to just stop them now with a stun baton.
Aha. Try.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yes, stab. Dexterity.
Would that fall under stab? Oh.
Yes, there's a stab technique. Skill. Alright. The,
Hey, for once you roll well.
opposed
Right?
roll.
When it mattered?
Alright. You take out your stun baton and you just ram it against this this clerk's abdomen, and he gives out a good like ooh mid-sentence as he's holding the battery in his hands. You activate the stun baton. Go ahead and roll if it has damage. Just give me like a weapon attack.
Just for the damage.
Alright. So he clearly starts spazzing And as the electricity courses through his body, and notice wisdom check.
I was gonna go through the wire, through the battery in it.
That's fine.
Screen went
Hey,
black.
well.
Say again?
Screen went black.
What's that mean? Oh, I fried it.
Maybe.
Or no, I fried the battery. I
Maybe.
can fix that.
So, the datapad falls from its hands, from the clerk's hands. Give me an evasion saving throw.
Fuck.
Do I see this going down?
Oh, you notice the commotion because people start yelling. Turn around. You see Teddy coming towards you with a dumb grin on his face as usual. But then the commotion happens and even he turns around. You go to reach for the pad as it falls and it just slips from right in between your fingers. You don't even feel the plastic casing against your hand and it falls to the ground. The battery the battery disconnects. A couple of port covers are thrown off as well.
No, so it's not terrible.
You hope.
Battery is replaceable.
That's true.
I have plenty of them.
I've been prepared for this moment.
Yes.
Rogue Apple employees touching my shit.
Basically.
So, are you going to start scooping up all your shit? Or just grab the main thing?
Yeah. I'm going to recover the main comm pad.
Okay.
I don't care about port covers. If the battery's disconnected, it's disconnected. That's replaceable very quickly.
Alright. So...
And this is the comm pad, correct?
yeah, it's whatever datapad that you're using for...
Well, I have two. I have the control module for the drone itself, but that also is routed into the comm pad. I can use either to do it.
Okay.
So I don't lose control of the drone at any point.
Alright. But your comm pad is at least turned off.
Yes.
So, yeah, you pick up your blacked out comm pad. The person that you're shocking falls to the ground and is twitching. The other clerks are standing there. Either one is helping the other person on the ground, the other one's kind of standing there, shocked.
Zap.
Zippity zap.
So I'm gonna, with the baton, I'm gonna point at the one who's shocked him like this. Is what happens when you touch things that don't belong to you. And then I'm gonna take the baton, and then I'm gonna just assume there's a desk next to me and close it using the desk.
Yeah. So you do that little dramatic show there. People are like they've given you a wide berth, and they're all mumbling or in various faces of aghast. A couple people are on their comm pads.
So I'm gonna pull out. I'm still facing them, and I'm aware that they're looking at me. I'm gonna look at the drone control pad to see if my drones picked up any chatter from law enforcement.
Hear what sounds like slightly more dispatches going out. You're not entirely familiar with any street names or alleyway names, but yes, it's picked up slightly.
Excellent. So I'm gonna look at the other guys and be like, I think it might be time to leave.
All right. Teddy looks over at you, Sam. Maybe we'll talk on the way.
Yeah. Is the guy still behind me?
Gone.
Gone. Of course he is. Alright, then I'm just gonna get out of there.
Alright.
This place is fucked.
The party plus Teddy leave. About a couple seconds after you leave, Meg, your control pad beeps again.
What's it giving me?
Are you gonna take a look at it?
Yes.
So you take a look at it, and you have two notifications for positive ID on all of the search conditions that you put in. But apparently,
For McSmiley?
yeah, it was for a few seconds after you yourself left the building in that same entrance.
Okay.
You also look at the logs and notice that there's some slight issue with the time counter for the first beep.
What's the issue?
You look at it, and when you the footage, so you see the smiling man come through, but people start walking slower, including him. And it's almost like the feed starts becoming like stop motion slightly.
Tampering?
Abs, give me a program intelligence check.
But I could help him with that, actually.
How would you help him?
I mean, I just see he's fidgeting with his compad. I know how they work, kind of.
I'll give it a shot, and if I can't figure it out, I'll hand it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
No clue. Hand the compad over.
I hit with
Anything
rock.
program intelligence?
Yes, unless you have a focus that...
I mean, I have hacker as focus.
Does it just give you a bonus?
Or
Roll
program
3... Okay,
bonus
roll
skill,
3d6, drop the lowest. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just roll the program thing plus intelligence.
Yep.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh yeah, so...
Ooh.
You take a look at it, and it's clearly some kind of interference. You believe that it is a direct interference with the electronics that are feeding from the camera to the central processor. Whatever happened essentially interrupted the video feed, and based on it being related to how close the man was walking towards the front entrance, it might be some sort of field generated around him.
Okay. Okay, so it's a field. It's not something manually touched the drone to interrupt it. Okay.
Yeah, so
Probably got a jammer on himself or something.
yeah, so that's the
Yeah,
guess,
ECM.
and it caused some kind of delay with the with whatever intelligence processes this drone has. Made it stupid for like. Yeah, you can feel a drop of drool behind you.
Drop of drool.
It's from the drone. Did I do good?
Yes, Drone Bay, you did.
So Sam, Teddy's going off on how he found this guy. He can get a truck and bring it to the space elevator and load on the box with the thing that goes boom boom, and we can bring it to the planet's surface. He's not exactly being discreet about this either. He's not yelling it, but he's just really kind of talking about it in the open, and that he found a book, and he wants to go shoot one of the strange-looking bugs down.
As soon as he says planet surface, I'm gonna hush him.
He starts talking a little quieter. Yeah. So what do you think? Spare some money? I left my wallet on the ship.
We're probably gonna have to go back anyway. Funds are somewhat tight at the moment.
Okay. He looks over at Morius. I guess it's gotta wait. That's alright. We'll get it ready. Jammo we gonna bring?
It'll be ready. I'm just not feeling this planet for some reason.
That's
Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at you.
That's a
Just
shame.
not feeling it. Especially the people have obsessions with toasters.
Yeah, because they're getting toasted. But yeah, I think heading back to the ship for now, so I can repair my poor compad. Basically, just swap the new battery in.
If you need help with that, I'm here.
It can't hurt.
I'm gonna keep this hushed, but as we're walking back, I'm gonna say to Dash, that guy in the elevator, I ended up talking to him while we were in that shop.
Is that before or after the Apple crew from Hell decided to take my shit?
During.
Oh, even better. Yeah, that the drone picked up whatever ECM field he had.
Yeah.
Any word? Did he give you anything good information?
It's very likely he's one of those dealers.
Ah, fantastic.
At least a smuggler.
Well, no shit. I know what a smuggler looks like. That was a smuggler. Look at me. I'm a smuggler.
I know. In any case, whatever happened, he has access to some of these station systems. He still has come in.
Is he friend or foe? That's gonna be the question.
I don't know yet. I managed to appease him, so I don't think he's hostile yet.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Alright, take a 5-minute break, you cretins.
Alright.
Oh god, I just saw the toaster picture, Velik. It's great. Alright, let me use bathroom.
Whack. I don't know what this toaster picture is.
It's a toaster.
Okay.
Also representing the Warhammer Adeptus Mechanicus obsession with toasters for some reason.
Oh, okay. I get what you're... I'm picking up what you put.
Also Cyberdongs.
Cyberdogs are fine. Why are you going so slow? Roll 20.
The crucial question, could the Emperor be rebuilt entirely out of Cyberdongs?
It's good to me.
Echidendrites. I think that's what they're actually called, but Cyberdongs are funnier.
Echidendrites.
Mechanized tentacles that... You know, Adeptus Mechanicus boys are freaky as shit. There's nothing organic about them, they're just machine.
Yeah, I believe it.
And oil margaritas.
Those of you still watching this recording, watch me find dumb little things in Roll 20 and shove them on a...
Oh no, what are you doing?
Yes, this looks like appropriate space garbage. Your body bag. Tires? They're space tires. It's like a...
When you're camping as sci-fi, you take something and put it in space.
Space.
This is not normal garbage, this is space garbage.
I hit the wrong button.
What you do?
Certainly a lot of garbage. It's
Space
Red
Marines.
light district in space. Look at this minivan in space.
I think I have a better image for the ship itself.
Your ship?
Yeah. Give me a
They're
second.
not going with the chieftain.
Stopped hitting. I explain. Too used to my work computer. Heck. Getting like alternative C, alternative.
Better image.
Yes.
Fitting. So let's find a dumb picture on the internet.
I am back.
Hello.
Hippo, are you gonna make me use a Type A cell on my compad, or is it just like go back and use spare parts on the ship?
Is it specifically powered with a?
It's not. Like I was reading that.
Then it would just be
It
spare
doesn't
parts.
mention it. Yeah.
I think they're like solar powered. Just have a shitty model. That's bad. It happens when you buy off-brand Apple products. Probably called Fapple.
Works for me.
Character avatars that don't have a fuck ton of.
Nope.
This works perfect.
The compad's not even solar powered. It just is.
Just is. It runs off of
Hopes and dreams.
feed it. Don't feed it after mid.
How late are we going?
As late as you guys want, honestly.
I-
11's
I-
the
I have a
usual
paintball.
stopping time.
Yeah.
I have a paintball game. That's my only thing. I still need to pack my shit.
You can do more. Less, whatever.
Not a MagFed game.
Ah, yes, we'll just have a xenomorph street. Totally. Expected species now. It's sufficient. Right, we can get started whenever you guys are ready. Still
I mean, I think we're all here.
coffee. Fuck.
Ah,
Ready?
All right.
Oh boy.
North is the way you guys came from. Street looks dirty enough for you. There's a lot of creepy people with hats and, yep, you know. Mag, your drone did start picking up increased law enforcement traffic.
is that what these guys are? Law enforcement?
No. These are just people with hats.
Very nice hats.
Yep.
Are these the same hats as that I saw on the guy?
No, different style. These ones are more like bowler caps. Alright. So, you guys are walking along. Some people are looking at you kind of strange because they saw you walk out of that machinist shop with, you know, well, also walking out and a commotion and whatnot. So,
Sorry, I didn't mean to actually put that. My bad.
you guys are walking along. And the police show up. They clearly have police labeled on just their uniforms. They do wear hats as well. And they're sporting much what you would imagine a sci-fi civilian officer looks like. So,
Fifth element.
5 of them are walking along in a pentagram formation trying to summon the ultra civilian in the center. And they're walking along quickly. One of them is investigating a data pad.
Negative, I am a meat popsicle.
They do not seem heavily armored.
Lucky for them, because I am not heavily harmed.
Just have 2 of them.
Yeah, but I'm not Timothy.
Oh, you guys don't do anything.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were finished or not. So, let me see how far they are.
Kind of making their way through, walking around all the creepy people. Some of the people seem like ashamed that there's police around, and they like try to hide their faces from them. One of them looks over to the side into this alleyway, goes, "Hey, hey, no, no, stop that! Not in public." Pulls out a
Tentacle porn, man.
data pad and starts typing into it as the 2 of the officers behind look down the alleyway and snicker. The other ones keep moving along. Those are manholes, the circular things
Yep.
there.
I think we should kind of blend into those around us. Clearly, other people are hiding their faces. Might be beneficial to do the same. Maybe they'll just pass by.
Alright, guys, you gonna try to blend in?
I would like to.
Position, por favor.
How do I move me? Oh, there we go.
I'm just gonna strike up a conversation with this guy here.
Yeah, talk charisma check. Alright, so you try to strike up a conversation. What's this conversation gonna be about?
The weather.
You know what? Yeah, let's just make it about the weather.
The guy is looking at a catalog of pornography. Go up to him and start asking him about the weather and having a conversation. And he looks at you, he looks at the catalog, looks back at you and goes like, listen, can I just my catalog in private? Like, I got enough shit for my wife. Just gonna keep talking.
You think it's gonna rain? How wet do you think you're gonna be?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking about the weather.
Alright. These officers come by. Dash, what are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to use my sneak technique and kind of become a trash hermit.
Okay. How are you trying to become a trash hermit?
Just kind of make myself look like I'm poor and destitute and not somebody that they're looking for.
There's filth on the ground for to slap some on your face.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And Morius, what are you doing?
Fuck, I'm gonna try to talk to one of the two men here.
Alright, what are you gonna talk about?
What is he? Well, what's the person doing there?
So you have one guy leaning against the wall that's closest to those destroyed vehicles, and he's just kind of smoking something. The one in front of you is currently walking up.
I'm just gonna try to follow the dude in front of me.
Not gonna talk to
Like
him?
if I approach him now, it's gonna be kind of suspicious. So I'm just gonna try to make it seem like I'm walking with him somewhere. Like I'm not too close, but at the same time.
Alright, let's see. Roll anything. Additional. Perform. 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 Wisdom check.
Yeah. So what? Perform wisdom.
And Dash, give me a perform wisdom check as well.
If I'm trying to be sneaky, I have a sneak.
That's true. Not yet. I am Trash Goblin.
I have a trash goblin.
Alright. So, Morius, you're able to just kind of like keep in step with this guy. He doesn't really notice. Like, obviously he's not trying to actively notice you, but like, you know, you think you're walking next to him as if, you know, you were just bros walking along trying to find some alien dick or something. I don't know. So, Dash, you start digging through the trash, but you're kind of just like, you know, how do you tend to be a trash hermit when you lived your life as a not trash hermit, entire life as not as a trash hermit? So you just kind of start like pawing through the trash. You know, it's dirty, it's gross. There's, you know, all sorts of stuff in there. All right, now all of you give me a sneak check. Bellic, no modifier. Mag, -1. Sunstorm, -2.
Just sneak. Sneak what? Sneak wisdom? Sneak. Or just.
Sneak, dexterity.
Dex, I actually get a +1 because of that. Yeah.
You are trying to like position your bodies in such a way.
That. Be
Dexterity
worse.
for
Yeah, Dex with your sneak Dex.
You're a -2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Somebody fucked up.
Alright. Now the opposed rules. So... Alright. So these two officers, they stop here and they kind of look around and they see a man digging through the trash, another man having a very one-sided conversation, and another one just kind of walking away. So they point to you, Dash, and Sam, both of them. They go, excuse me, you two. Come here for a moment. One of them starts typing into his compad very quickly. They don't point at you, Maurice.
Hearing that, I'm gonna like keep walking, but at a slightly slower pace, nonchalantly, keeping the same attitude.
Okay.
Keeping my ears open to what's going on behind me. Also keeping track of the other officers coming in front.
Yep. There's two more approaching. One of them went into this alleyway.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, these two officers motion for you to come forward, and they start talking with you. They both ask you the same question. I should have had the question in my head. Oh, okay. They go, you know, were you just at Morty's machine shop not too long ago? We have some reports of a disturbance. Assault.
I don't even know where that is.
You from around here, sir?
Surface?
He squints his eyes at you. Surface. Where on the surface?
The big rock?
Looks over at his partner, who's not paying attention. So same question for you, Sam. So were you at Morty's machine repair shop? There was a report of a disturbance and possible assault with a weapon.
I mean, I saw a commotion as I was walking by, but I didn't see anybody come out. Decided not to stick around.
Okay, okay. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm just visiting. I just had to stop for some fuel.
Are you in system, out of system?
Out of system. Just doing ferrying some passengers around.
Okay, okay. Sounds good. He looks over at his partner, who he now notices is like kind of looking at him like incredulously, like, what's wrong? He says he's from the surface, and you can, Sam, you see the cop in front of you like stifle a laugh. A surface? The surface? Yeah.
Oh no, Dash, what did you do?
He walks over to Dash and motions for you to stay put, Sam. Sir, what do you live in on the surface?
Man, why you gotta make fun of me? I live in like a cardboard box, alright? I'm digging through the fucking trash here looking for a meal. Come on.
The surface. So, how did you get from the surface to the city?
You want this?
I flew? I don't know. It's an elevator.
The cops look at each other, and they look at you, and they go, okay, bad enough. There are no elevators. There are no transports, save for the illegal ones. We know you're lying, sir. Were you inside the machine shop?
Let's get this party started.
How are you?
Zap.
Okay. Gonna do a very quick attack.
Yep. On the dude.
Top or
This
bottom?
guy. Bottom one.
Right. Thingamabob. Systems, combats, types of actions. Instant action. Also, in the example, they use the name Bort. Alright, so you're going to be making a snap attack. A combatant with a ready weapon can rush their attack, sacrificing accuracy for speed. The combatant must still have their main action impending or available. As an instant, they may sacrifice it to make a melee attack or make a ranged. It's a foe in range, whether snapshot with a pistol or a quick thrust at an adjacent melee foe. This attack takes a -4 penalty to its hit roll. Go ahead and roll.
It's gonna be the stun baton.
Yep.
So just click stun baton. Any modifiers?
-4.
Really?
Yes.
-2.
What? Have what?
In a -4 and you rolled a 2. No, wait, what?
Well, I'm looking at the roll.
Yeah, you rolled a 4, -2 from somewhere. From your skill?
This character. Get a -1 from stab.
The big yikes.
0. Reroll one more time with a -4.
That's even worse.
But how's it doing 4 damage?
It automatically. It always calculates damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's 1 minus 6.
Should I just not use the fucking stun baton? Because this seems kind of like not working.
No, you just have a very poor skill in it. Yeah, so you get a -2 from the baton itself, because your stab skill is -1. It's your dex modifier, which is +0, because it takes the best out of strength dex. It's 2 skill. I guess that's just your skill with. And your it's 4 fire. I'm just gonna something here. -4. Come on, roll 20, you can do it. Is it -2?
Yeah, I can't figure out where that's coming from.
So 1. Same thing. Tick-tock.
I mean,
That's 1.
I'm not gonna argue with that. What'd you do that? How's that working out of that now? What'd you do?
I'm just increasing your stab skill.
Jesus.
That was a 10 roll. It's adding it +1.
Wanna get the stab?
I'll look it up later, but it's not really a big deal, because no matter what, it didn't hit him. Accidentally do no. I think if you have a -1 in something, or a weapon, you get a -1 penalty on top of it. I think that's what it is.
Weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well, it's
you're not used to a weapon. Here's fuck you.
Yeah, no, it really penalizes you, because a 0 is basically like you have a basic understanding of it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so take out your stun baton and you go to stab him right in the gut like the other guy, and he just bats it away before you can even activate the electric shock on it, and they pull out their own batons as well. Alright, roll initiative.
Uh,
I just want to do seconds of
Couple seconds of what?
Demonetize. What is this?
which ones.
Snake.
Does that
Wait,
sound
what
like
is
it has
this from?
copyright?
No
That's
idea.
from
Oh,
somewhere.
right, here we go.
I've heard it before.
Found the one that I wanted. Alright. Battle counter going. This is on there. Sunstorm, why aren't...
So before we begin combat, would you say if I've been concealed carrying my pistol? Or... Because I'm obviously not carrying my sniper rifle and my mag rifle.
As in, like, retcon having a pistol?
Yeah.
So, for one thing, it would be stowed.
Yeah, it'd be stowed, it'd be hidden somewhere.
Do you have a backpack?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you can have it. Sunstorm, click on your icon on the map, and then re-roll initiative.
Why does he get to reroll initiative?
I just wanted to see if that would work. Alright. So make sure you guys click on your character first.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Did I roll 8 both times?
You did.
I can change your number.
Yeah. I've got 6 on the list.
Magic.
Roll 20's rolling so slow for... Not rolling, moving so slow for me. On.
It is browser based, so.
Yes, let me close on my ports.
Ooh. Hawaii 5-0.
Just needed something very quickly. Alright. Please pull out their batons. So, Dash. Does a 9 against AC hit you?
Say again?
Does a 9 against AC hit you?
My AC is... Sorry. 13.
Should be doing GM roll. Okay, so that one misses. 6 doesn't hit. Alright, so they take 2 swings at you with their own stun batons, and they miss both times. Alright, the others are going to start pulling out their stuff and calling out to the guy above them. Sam, go ahead.
I'm gonna move to the side.
Okay.
Just sidestep, but I'm not going to engage yet.
Alright. Do you want to ready... no, you can't ready in action. That costs your movement.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Dash.
I am... How far can I move?
And it's 10 meters per turn.
Okay.
You could correct me on.
Yep. It is 10. Can you dash? I mean, not the character, but can you actually dash?
Yeah, I believe it's a double action.
But do you have to
I'm
make
just
an
gonna move
exert
here.
check to do that, I think?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And I am going to shoot on this guy right here with my pistols.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a warning. Your running away like that is going to give them a free hit unless you take a fighting withdrawal.
What's fighting withdrawal?
It's basically a disengage.
I'm backpedaling.
Yeah, so it's it's a disengage. You use your action to make it so they can't hit you, get a free hit with their stun batons,
Okay.
and then you can move away safely. So you can.
So I can't shoot at them, is what you're saying.
You would not be able to shoot at them. No, but you could still pull your weapons. That's instant.
Yeah, that's an instant with me.
Yeah,
that
but you
wouldn't matter.
cannot shoot. No, if you choose to do this. If you want to take the risk and get hit by stun batons, it's up to you.
Who would get the shot first, them or me, if I took the risk?
They get the hit first.
Alright, fight and withdrawal.
Okay. So they're gonna pretend to make swings, but they don't.
They miss.
Yeah, of course. All right. Morius.
This is such a bad place to be in. I've not attracted any attention, so I'm just gonna walking
What is
the
that?
other way. I have no reason. That's a teddy bear.
I had to think of something quick. I forgot Teddy was here with you guys.
I'm basically just gonna walk 10 meters the direction. Oh, would it be like running? Since we're in combat?
No. Well,
Because I'm not trying to bring attention to myself right now.
give yourself half then.
Okay,
We'll call it at that. Yeah.
Probably here.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just walking by, kind of looking back at the commotion.
All right.
Not pulling out my pistol, obviously.
So I forgot to give Teddy a turn, but Teddy's just gonna
That's
go over there.
Okay, that's steady.
Yeah, he's kind of just like, oh shit, and he just like gets along the wall. All right. So Hawaii 5-0. Velik, they are going. The one next to you, he goes, "Hey, wait a minute, asshole," and he's going to attempt to grab you. It's the wrong one. That's 2d60. That's not correct.
2d60?
All right.
What do you roll? A 47. Safe.
So, he goes to grab you, and he makes contact with your clothing, and starts wrapping his hands in it. You may make a un momento. Music stop. Moment. So where the hell? Tech. Alright, we'll just do. Give me either an exertion strength or an exertion dexterity check.
Who's this?
Morius.
Me. Exert strength or exert dex?
Yep.
I'm gonna go dex.
Try to wiggle your way out. Alright. He's able to hold on to you. It's getting you closer towards a full grip. So hold out your pistols, right?
No, I didn't.
No, not you. I was talking to Dash.
Oh, okay.
No, because I can do that and shoot them in the same move, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I have not.
Alright. So the one more north that you were engaging before starts typing something in on his data pad very frantically. The one up that was closest, to the south, moves up, and he's going to take another swing at you with the shock baton. And he misses. Duck under it swiftly. You can hear the crackling electricity underneath it. Another one. He's gonna run up to you, Sam, and he's going to take a swing at you as well. It's a 15 against AC hit.
It does not hit.
Alright.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, by the way,
Base armor.
Dash, you've taken 2 shock damage, and Sam, you've taken 1 shock damage.
What? I thought they missed everyone.
They did. This is the fun thing with melee weapons in this game. So, shock damage is basically, even though you're not getting hit with a melee weapon, you're still exerting a lot of energy, dodging, blocking, etc. So it is a gradual wearing down of you.
And so what do I do with that?
I am.
Take it up like a man.
Yeah, that's one way. Take it like a man. Shock, page 68. Yep, so shock damage is only inflicted on a melee target if the hit roll fails, and it only applies if the target has an AC equal or less than the listed for the shock. So since they're using shock batons, that's 15 or less. So yes, one of them did take shock damage as well from your failed attack.
Yeah, the one next to me.
Yep. So shock damage always includes the wielder's attribute modifier and any bonus damage granted by weapon. Blah. So, an actual hit with the weapon never does less damage than shock would otherwise inflict. If the user somehow rolls less damage, use the shock damage instead. Okay, that's weird. So, thus, if you had a strength score of 14 and were swinging an oversized alien battle axe at a target with AC 13, you would inflict 3 points of damage on a miss, 2 from shock, plus 1 from your strength modifier. Hit, you do at least 3 points. So you still take health damage.
So how many have I taken?
2.
And I took 1.
Yes.
Well, if it's against AC 15, would it not have affected
15,
Sam?
15 or less.
But you said 15 does not hit, right?
So, yeah, I rolled a 15 for their attack. What's your AC?
Yeah,
Sorry, maybe
17.
17?
Yeah, so-
Okay, then yeah, you don't take any shock damage.
And I had 13.
Yep, you shock damage.
2 points.
Yep.
Alright.
Sam.
Movement is 10 meters, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to dash to that, not dash, just try to run past the cops that are preoccupied and get to about that manhole.
Okay. Are you going to make basically a disengage?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and move. Dash.
Time to go pew pew.
Gonna
Guy
shoot the
closest to me.
cops, Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez.
My melee ain't gonna do it in. And you
Yeah,
assholes
because
are all
shooting
running
the
away.
cops is such a better option.
I can't move out of this.
Can.
I'm going to distract them.
Alright, cool.
I mean, you're gonna jump over the trash, there will be a skill check. If you do the disengage, nobody gets a free hit on you in melee. So you can run past multiple cops.
So, what if I run out that way? Between the cop and the trash.
Yes, you can run between the cop and the trash without any skill check.
Pew.
But if you're gonna make a straight line, you'll have to find a way to get around the cop and Morius.
I can do 2 movements, right?
Yes, you can split your movement into different directions. You just cannot action move.
Okay.
What you're
So
doing
here.
Yep.
And then I got 7 more.
Yep.
So there.
Okay. Alright, Dash makes a mad dash. Morius, currently in this cop's grip.
You just kind of grabbed me, Jesus Christ, what an asshole.
Gonna grab you. He's grabbed you.
No, I know.
Keeps making red squares.
Try to tug away. Like, what the hell? What did I do?
Okay. Gonna try to break away.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me another exertion dexterity check.
Ooh, come on, baby. Never mind. Ooh, 1. 2, 2, and 1.
That is the wrong skill check.
2, 2, 4.
Yep, he holds on
Nice.
to you.
Wait, hold on. It's supposed to be 6.
It wouldn't
I
matter.
don't even know. 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 6. But that doesn't matter anyway because fuck me. No, wait, no, never.
I don't know how it's supposed to be 6. But it
No,
doesn't
no,
matter.
no, never mind. It's I read that wrong. It's 5.
Alright, you see this hairy-looking man that looks like he smells like burnt electronics come over to this manhole cover. He lifts it and he climbs inside. Alright. Hawaii 5-0's turn. So the one that's typing on the data pad, he puts it away, and he draws a... See if there's actually a stun gun. I think there is. Ranged weapons. It's not a stun gun.
Nope.
All right. He's just gonna pull out a service pistol and he's gonna point it at you guys. All right, get down on the ground. Let's go. Make this easy. People start moving out of the way. They were kind of spectating the melee at first, but now they know it's getting serious. All right, the other officers are so one is gonna come over here, and another one. Measurements. Let's run up. We're gonna do a surrounding. They're gonna start surrounding you guys. This guy's gonna drop his ticket book. Alright. So the one with the gun is saying, alright guys, just get down on the ground. Let's make this quick. Come on. He needs to get hurt here. You're already in a lot of deep shit. Sam.
I am.
This music's annoying. Fuck it. Screw you. God damn. Let's do random horn sounds in the background. Honk.
Air horn.
Can I see an alleyway beyond? I can't see anything beyond the edge of the map, can I?
I didn't put anything there. From what you remember, there aren't really any, like, reliable alleyways branching off.
Alright.
That aren't really any different than what you see currently here.
I'm gonna try to go down the manhole.
Alright, give me a exertion strength check to open up the manhole cover.
This is gonna go terribly wrong.
Alarm Samuel, here we go. Oh no, you got it!
Ha.
Alright.
Double 6. Jesus Christ, nice.
It's a little difficult to get your fingers in the holes to lift it, but you just stick your fingers in the hole and just pop it right open.
That's what she said.
And you start climbing down the ladder. Dash. Mr. Dash.
Mag.
Yes, sorry.
Whack.
So he went down the hole?
Yep. He started to. You're more of like watching him climb down the ladder right now. Cops are going, hey, stop that!
No.
A warning shot is fired at Sam. Cops are
Yes,
now
still
more
don't
on
want me to
edge.
shoot at the cops.
The one behind draws his service pistol as well. Sorry, they're service laser pistols.
Just pointing at you, still don't want me to shoot at the cops.
I mean, they have the authority to shoot people when they're being bad.
Yeah.
Resisting arrest is bad.
Bad, bad, bad. I'm gonna reposition to go next down the manhole.
Okay.
And which one has the gun out? The northernmost?
And the southernmost. Northernmost started pulling his gun out.
Oh. The northernmost. Let's go pew pew.
Alright.
So just click.
Yep. Modifier.
Oof.
Oof. 2 shots go screaming by the cop. They all start shouting in unison, "Shots fired! Shots fired!" Morius, the grip on you has been released.
Say something good.
He
Morius.
says, shooting at the cops.
You
They
hear
dead.
from out of the manhole. What the fuck are you doing?
Cue the Always Sunny.
What?
Oh god. Rickroll.
Yeah. It's a different edited weird way. But there goes my monetization. Alright. Morius, what are you gonna do?
Is it the manhole cover that Teddy went down to? Is it still open?
No, we closed it behind him.
Damn it.
Fucking really.
Fucking idiot.
He had like the shifty eyes look the entire time too.
What?
Is it really closed?
Yes, he closed it behind
Oh,
him.
come on.
Yes, Teddy did, not Sam.
Oh.
Yeah, the one next to you is open because Sam's like just lowering his head into it now.
If I jump into it, I'm bringing
Take
him
a
down
sweet
with
time.
me.
Yeah, you are.
Honestly, fuck this shit. You said the cop released his grip?
Yep.
I'm just gonna bolt for the manhole Sam went down and bring him down with me. because-
Alright. Are
You
you
are screwing me if you do that.
are you taking a disengage?
Yeah, that would be my action. Disengage
Alright.
from here and just jump down the hole, and
Okay.
hopefully not break everything on the way down.
Alrighty. So dogpile onto Sam. Alright, so
Incoming.
what's fall damage?
Oh no, that's a ping.
2. Let's go with
Am I gonna have to make a saving throw?
I don't can. Was anything to save? Okay,
Well, how big is the manhole?
give me a physical saving throw. I mean, it's big enough for a
Me or
man.
Sam? Me or Sam?
Sam.
Okay. Okay, nice.
All right, so you look up as you say, "What the fuck are you doing?" And it's just Morius's feet staring at you, and in a split second, you're able to just brace yourself on the ladder. You're holding the sides, and he just like lands on your shoulders, and you slide down like 10 feet. Hands burn at the friction as you're just sliding along the ladder, and you're just trying to hold your grip and not fall off. You're gonna take 2 points of friction damage, but you are further down the ladder.
What about do I take any damage from that?
Give me an evasion saving throw.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh,
You
like
did
your
not.
body just rattles against the side. You're gonna take actually gotta roll something. You're gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage. Just rock down the side. Your head knocking about and stuff like that. Alright.
Look, Sam, free movement.
Alright, the 5-0. Alright. Well, shots fired, so you know what that means, Mag.
Thanks, guys.
Jesus.
This is the only fucking target.
Yes, because shooting a cup was such a good idea to begin
They
with.
were going to shoot at us.
No, there were not.
2 of them had their guns out.
Yes, telling us to get on the ground.
And when you
And
don't
stop
do
right
that,
there, and you pulled out a gun and started shooting back.
I don't see how this could
Neither here
ever
nor
have
there.
gone wrong.
You have the higher intelligence. You should know that.
Jesus.
All right, here we go.
Go. Fucking Jesus, Mag. So both of them fire their laser pistols at you.
Both of them hit me, don't they?
Oh yeah, they do. One of them hit a net 20. You
Fuck.
can watch.
That
You can
doesn't
watch
double
the video later, and you'll see the roll. They do
No.
17 damage to you.
Ow. Well, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so you're down. Like you're
Dead.
critical. You're not dead. You're critical. That sound. Hold. It's the porn search again. 70s porn music. Dr. Sex. Yes. I know that song. It's great. Good enough.
Jesus. Dude, no. Kill that music. No, I'm kidding.
I know. I'm aware. It's Nintendo after all.
They will come for us.
You're lucky if they haven't already.
Fair use. Alright.
No, Nintendo does not care.
Alright. Sam, you hear shots fired and a body fall. Dash, one of your pistols falls down the manhole. Clang, clang, clang. Oh, you got a little bit of green bar. Zero, son.
Oh, Zero's dead.
No. For PCs, it's you're critically mortally wounded. Not dead.
Alright.
You have to hit a certain negative threshold. It has to be like kind of significant for it to be. Like you gotta be
just got shot twice. I mean, to be fair.
survivor getting shot twice. Got like a truck packed up into you and turned you into a pancake. You're not gonna get fixed. So, Sam, Morius is currently on top of you. He's grabbed onto something, so it's not just the weight of a man on your shoulders. So I'm sure the weight of the world is on your shoulders right now. But yeah, it didn't sound good up there. You can hear people screaming as shots were fired. You hear clanging coming down. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna keep climbing down.
Thanks, buddy.
He's the first one down the ladder.
Yeah, he was still at the top though when the other
Yeah,
guy
and
slid in.
then a full human pushed him down further. Alright. Dash is on the ground. A saving throw that you let you know in a moment. Morius, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm going down the ladder. I have nothing else to do.
You guys gonna leave him?
Bill.
Well, actually, he's 10 feet. Oh, this is such a... We don't even have a medic with us. Uh,
They'll stabilize him, right? Right?
There is nothing that you roll down.
no death
Sorry?
save.
No, there are no death saves in this. Yeah, Morius, what are you gonna do?
Gonna be so fucking terrible. How far am I from the top?
It is a. So you push down Sam
About
10
10
feet.
feet. Yeah.
But we're not gonna go at that. We're gonna say you pushed him down 5 feet instead, and I mean your head is almost completely like out the manhole,
Okay.
depending on how tall you are.
I mean, I'm gonna go 6'2", 6'1", big soldier man, whatever. Okay, so I'm high enough. I'm gonna try to fucking.
You're staring into Dash's closed eyes right now.
I'm gonna try to drag his body onto me, like fireman style, and go down.
Give me an exert strength check.
Yeah, strength.
Don't fuck this up.
Never
Hmm.
mind. Fucking 1 and 2. Yeah.
You pull him a little over a little bit more, and you hear, "Stop it! Come out of the manhole!" They do not have a clear shot at you, and gonna try to pull Dash's draw something real quick.
Oh god.
They're going to try to pull Dash's body away because you are pulling him over you, but you didn't like get very far, obviously. So, give me an exert strength check again because this is an opposed roll. All right,
Okay.
you're able to keep him just barely, and you move him a few more inches closer to you. Fine, Sam.
So I can hear and at least somewhat see this going on, right?
Yeah, you look up and you see like light flashing, and Morius is like clearly like in a physical confrontation of some kind. Do you make it to the bottom? It's like a 20 foot drop, and you would make it this turn if you decide to go down.
Like, is there anything I can actually do to help at this point?
You can think of something.
Can I make it to the bottom
Yes.
in this turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And would I have any movement left?
What's that? Sorry.
Would I have?
Any movement left? You'd have like.
I'm gonna go towards the other manhole. Look directly south.
All right. You see a faint figure.
I figured.
All right. That will be your turn. All right, Dash. Morius.
Yeah.
Give him a pull again.
Yeah, I'm pulling him for me.
All right. Their exert strength check.
Oh boy. Oh, that's better.
Oh, getting better.
All right. Now, fun part. Be a. You have the option between a physical or a luck saving throw.
Physical or luck? I'm gonna go physical.
All right. As you pull, the weight of Dash and his momentum as you're pulling him overcomes you, and you are going to fall the full distance down.
Oof.
Another man in your arms. Sam, you hear a thud behind you. And, oh!
I think I broke my everything.
All right. Fun.
No, it's not.
All right. So this. Alright. Takes 6 falling damage.
Oof.
You hear voices above. You can't make them out, though.
I'm pretty sure I know who they are.
Yep, pretty sure, too. Alright. YE50 time. One of them, you do hear one of them saying, "Fuck, they're getting away," and they're going to take a shot. You hear a bullet. Sorry, not a bullet. You see a red-hot laser beam come just streaming down at, a very fast speed. Not actual light, it's some kind of plasma-ish sort of thing. So it looks like a laser beam from Star Wars. Even though speed of light's better. But anyways, comes streaking by and it hits the concrete next to your head. I think I saw him! Don't fucking fire down there. Alright. You see the figures move away from the manhole cover, and you can only assume that they might be calling for backup. Alright. It is 11. You guys are in a stinky situation. Manhole. Yes. Dash is dying.
Of course, the data medic isn't here.
Right.
What does that mean, by the way?
You will die in 6 rounds.
Oh.
Oh. this like, oh.
Oh. Alright. We're gonna go with a milestone method, so no experience. I'm sorry. Mag, welcome to the combat you craved.
Yep.
I went easy on you.
That's easy? No, I'm sorry. I got screwed by my team because I was the only fucking target left.
Oh no, I'm not talking for your team here. I, as the GM, went easy on you. Could've just had 5 police officers beating the shit out of you with stun batons.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I thought about it.
I would not have been upset. I would have been laughing.
The Arbites.
Why didn't you just do that? You could have saved us so much time.
Yeah, I should have thrown in a 6th one and had...
and also because stun baton damage isn't lethal.
Worse, it wouldn't happen. He would have been arrested. But I like this. This is good. Like, this is sandbox. Like, you can shoot at the police. That's fine. Just know that the police are gonna respond that they got shot at.
I've never heard cops having such good accuracy on first roll.
Well, they're not smugglers, so they don't divide their time smuggling and shooting. They just shoot.
Alright. Time for me to go.
Alright. Get out of here. Everybody else, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying Copyright Infringement. That stupid song that I got annoyed at. I have to say that there was jeez. What the fuck was it? It was under ambiance. Was shit, where did I put it? Wasn't it shadows? That's the one I should have done. At least I think so. Blah blah blah. I don't remember where I put it. Or yes, I do. No, sorry. Ben Sound, Instinct. Thank you. There, royalty done. Okay, bye everybody. Love you. Be good.